All these fanciful names.
What is
And
it?
here's me with plain old witty. Look at this guy, look at that name. You can't get a name like that unless you're that guy.
Yes, my lord.
Almost looks like my dude.
What? All right.
Right, so let's get the Blood Mage. So we are gonna want
Ready to
a little bit of a gap so we can walk in and out of our base, depending on how the game plays out. I'll set this all up later. Footman to start with, but try to branch into Rifleman. I don't even know which one of those that is. I guess I'll just have to give it. There you go. Who is it? You decide.
Job's done.
Alrighties. Yes, that'll do. Hello there, Fred. There's an expansion here. Expansion in the corner. I don't know who takes what. Obviously having an expansion would be useful.
Job's done. What is it? Ready
The thing is, I don't know if they actually speak English.
forward.
I'll just say that, I guess. Can't go rifles too easily, because you need as much lumber as possible to actually set up the expansion in the first place.
My lord. Job's done. Forward.
So yeah, Blood Mage, Rifle, Footman into Rifles, basically into Spellcasters, because if we want Flamestrike to have extra effectiveness, it really helps to have like Sorks with slow, so then the enemy are like forced to stand in it. But bear in mind that 4 versus 4 RT does tend to end up with a lot of air units, so I need those. That's why I want to get Rifles as well, so I've got some sort of anti-air. I don't know what I'm going to do against like mass Griffins or something like that, but we'll see until we face that moment. Shut up. Let's see what's this Creek camp.
Yes, my lord.
That looks easily doable. Don't see why I can't do that. Vivids.
What is it?
Keep chopping. See if we can get a lumber mill over here as well. That'd be nice.
What is
Ready
it?
for action. What do you need?
You see something for now. A Sethabalana.
Oh wow, look at that. It's almost like it's designed for a flame strike. I'm going to stop building Footman now. I should have enough to get the job done. And then we'll use the spare resources for the expansion, obviously. That was really easy. Barely took any damage from that. Carry on getting peasants.
Yes, my liege.
These guys should finish in a second, which means expansion when you're ready. And then blacksmith.
Go then.
Orders. Say the
Shouldn't
word.
need too many more peasants.
Ready to work.
I like to get a little bit closer. You can set up the mobs for a nicer flame strike. If you pull from too much distance, they just go outside of each other's range. So, blacksmith, and then tech, basically. And we got a potential... I'm going to take one peasant over, maybe. Or just...
Solo Tinkerbeds and a lot of harass. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for the request there, Witty fan. I'm still working on your one here. That Vivid guy. He's playing with our minds. Is he going to disconnect? Is he not? This guy hasn't decided whether he's going to even do one Creek camp yet. What the heck is he doing? Double Ancient Protector into no units plus 1 Demon Hunter. That's not looking great. I'm not going to lie.
Do you see something for now?
Yes, my liege.
Looks like we're going to have to do some carrying, boys.
Yes, my lord.
Say the word.
Kinda. I could have built a couple more peasants, but I do want to get the shredder, so I don't want to go too overboard with the peasants. It's that lumber. I just want to get a tech going. Actually, when you finish this, you can just go like this and guarantee the lumber, because the gold will come with time. Is there anything else to do? There's this camp over here. I can buy a mercenary, but of course I need the lumber in the first place. And these guys are going to help with that. And then what I'm going to do is take you to there, because the shredder should be up soon. Replace with another. And tech. And purchase some goodies to help me carry on creeping a good fight. They're not the greatest mercs, although that Murgle one's pretty good. And then Shredder shortly. Almost level 3. So we just want to secure that for a stronger Flamey Strike.
Right.
Almost got the resources as well. Oh, look at this, a Murloc camp. My goodness. Very easy Flame Strikes. I'll take a look at what you was pinging at in a moment, mister. Get myself a shot. And start building the rifles, because I set up for that. Did I already have level 3? Maybe I already had it, because I would have thought so, actually. I did a fair bit of creeping. I just wasn't 100% sure, like paying attention to quite a few other things. Now, you boys can come over here. No, just take another peasant from here to replace the one. Because I like to have a spare one to sort of build towers without reflecting on the... What are we looking at? 2... If I TP to that, I can help it, but it's so far away. This map looks pretty freaking massive. I hope they got enough to handle it. Because obviously we could just get attacked as soon as I TP. By yellow. Oh yeah, he wasn't right. Wasn't wrong, was he? That yellow guy has a super aggressive expansion. We can't do too much about that because purple's built 0 units and still has a level 1 demon hunter. So this is part of the problem, right? Oh, they're going to go off to my expansion next. I wish it was daytime because I could buy some scrolls and stuff. God damn. I'm not going to be able to do much about that. Got to kind of TP. It's going to be 1 versus 2. Yeah, this might be a dud, this game. I'm not going to lie. This might well be a dud. There's only so much power I can hold here. Basically, as 1 person against 2. Nice try. I'm sure those ancient protectors in his base are helping a lot here. On the bright side, I can take the dud peasants over here and put them onto that expansion. But we need to punish this. Are you straight taken to chimeras or something? Not quite. Thank ya, thank ya. I'm just going to use this guy's moon juice almost. Well, never mind, he's got it on auto anyway. Lol. Alright, we need to get a good flame strike and hopefully not get too distracted. I've almost got my thingy majigs up. That's good stuff. Run in there politely. Get a nice little flamey. Back out so you don't get too hurt by the arcane turn. Here comes the inevitable defense. Can't do too much. Get a nice little soaky soak in the Mountain King. He's going to either have to Stormbolt my unit or my hero to stop that. Saving my units. And another Stormy. Remove all Stormy Storms that are possible. I'm sure Purple will be here any second. They're pretty injured though, which is nice. Right. I mean, on the bright side, they are really quite injured, so we actually do stand a chance here. Might go knights. priests. I wanted Sorks, but you got to get priests. So we can actually stabilize here. So he's going to lose this expansion. I got quite a lot of resources because of that bit over here. The bit. Just finish off this annoying arcane tower and be done with it. Purple, the hero coming through. That was a... he went with the Stormbolt on me, so I couldn't soak up the rest of his mana. That was the right move to do. Because that's immediately what I was going to go do. I think I got a better version of Siphon Mana, so I'm going to win the Siphon Mana Wars. He really wants to keep that expansion. And then we can start spending our gold, because I haven't done a great job of doing that, to be honest. Maybe get a workshop so I don't have to be too scared of mass air. Oh, hello. We got this business going on over here. What the hell? This is a funny looking fight, isn't it? It looks nonsensical. Basically, this happens sometimes in 1 versus 1, where you're at a... I don't know what the right phrase would be, but you're at a deficit or something. You're basically just fighting a fight that is not advantageous for you anymore. And you're stuck because you're trying to defend a point that's kind of critical. You went for this expansion, you want that expansion, you have it for a reason, but you're against superior technology. So I think of it a bit like Human Mirror, for example. Sometimes you like do spell breakers and casters, and then the other person like straight text to tier 3, and you kind of have the expansion. It seems like you had the advantage, but then knights do so much damage to your spell breakers, and you're forced to defend it. But they got triple hero as well, and eventually that triple hero plus knights actually pays dividends versus the expansion that you have plus the tier 2 units. Even though you may have more, it just doesn't quite work out, and you slowly just sort of fall apart, basically. Looks like they're having a great fight at the top, which is fantastic for us, because that means that we don't have to worry about the enemy sort of town portaling to sort of like pay... I mean, I don't know what this guy's thinking. He obviously got a bit too crazy on the expansion, didn't he? Like, this is all position, by the way. One knight here. So you can use his base against him, in a way. So he went a bit all in on like the production facilities, which is fine, but he didn't have the units when he needed them. So a lot of the damage has been done. We've still got a lot to fight against here, but with the power of Flamestrike, one can have a good time. Need to make sure that Mountain King doesn't soak up too much of my mana, so I'm going to soak up his mana now he's used his Stormbolt. Oh, we got Chimeras. We did get Chimeras, didn't we? Yes, we did. If he goes for you, just do an invisible, because you can sort of see that coming. And then we have a Phoenix. So let's take some more mana from our friend. And then get the Phoenix, which will rise. And then casters, and then more knights. It's almost like me and Purple complement each other now, isn't it? His Dryads, Chimeras. He's even got a Mountain Giant. He's gone all out. Don't forget you can actually steal mana from like casters. It doesn't have to be an enemy hero. You just want mana. No matter the cost. That's what you want. So you can pop over here and say hello to this peasant line with a level 3 Flamestrike. Hello. How do you do? Ow. Yeah, that worked out alright. It was a bit sketchy because Purple did do that thing where he kind of decided to just like straight tech and build defense only for like half the game. I might give mana to the Demon Hunter so you can use Metamorphosis. We can see that. Go on. There it is. Cheeky little meta. Hey, thank you very much there for the sub. And the PVT Muncher. Thank you very much for the subs. Appreciate that. Wow, thank you kindly. Yeah, I mean, these guys may be the real MVPs, to be honest. Because what would normally happen in a 4 versus 4 RT is they'd be losing the top, which then gives red and the other guy easy opportunities to defend this position and make it a 3 versus 2. So because we only had to concentrate on a 2 versus 2, which was like a 1 versus 2 for a while there, we were able to do much, much better. But Bloodmage is one of those heroes that can do some mega hard carrying, but I wouldn't necessarily get too carried away in thinking that he's reliable all the time. He's not. He's super strong, but if your opponent knows how to play around him and micro correctly versus flame strikes, you can find yourself having a hard time getting actually much use, as opposed to just having an Archmage that spits out Blizzard, which is cheaper, or Water Elementals, and Archmage provides the actual mana regeneration to nearby units. There's things like that to take into account. Bloodmage, when he works, he's absolutely insane, because there's very few things that do as much damage as Flamestrike does. Like, as quickly as it does. He's just, he's definitely very, very good. And I've had plenty of games where he's proved to be good, but I've also had games where it feels like I wish I went a different hero, because I can't get anything out of my Bloodmage. I'm just not in a situation where I can actually get anything out of my Bloodmage. So it's tough sometimes. It's a little bit of a gambly hero, but not too much. GG.